Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Entrepreneur, and I was doing a live stream, I guess a few days ago by the time this goes up, because I'm making this in advance, and someone asked me about Roadie. Like, why don't you talk about Roadie? Why doesn't anyone talk about Roadie? And it was like, yeah, I kind of forgot about Roadie. Now, for those of you who are not aware, and I've made a video on it, but Roadie is an app where someone says, hey, we need you to take this here. And if you're heading on the way, we will give you this money to take it. Sounds simple, sounds convenient. And I thought, wow, this is a great idea. And when it started, it made a lot of sense. I was bringing like a, framed picture from like Irvine to Hollywood, and they would pay me $50 to do it. And it's like, hey, I was heading that way anyway, so why not? And the idea was there, but Roadie had a problem pretty early on, and it's a problem we're going to discuss now, and that is that people are frankly expecting way too much for so little pay. So let's look here. I'm going to kind of like just scroll around the app and you can see, but like here's a Roadie. It's 771 miles, and it's moved sofa and love seat from CA to NM. Now it is this is really big sofa, and they want delivered by Friday, March 2nd. Huge, fits in a pickup truck, and it's 772 miles. They are offering $173 plus $75 for extra compensation. Now, this is actually one of the better deals I have found, because this is at least a few $100s, and you know what? If you can do it in a few days, then that's fine. Obviously, this isn't profitable for you to do and then come back by any stretch of the imagination. But if you're going in that direction, then I guess it's nice. But that's one of the better ones. Let's go back, and let's do this. This one's over 1,000 miles. This is an Operation Table Lamp. It's a mid-century modern table lamp. There's no picture here for some reason. And they want it delivered by 3 p.m. on Thursday, March 8th. It's medium. It fits in the front seat of a car. So this is actually ideal for people like me. But it's $80. And where's it going? Oh, God. 2,463 miles. How many times do you just randomly go from Long Beach, California to South Boulevard, Charlotte, North Carolina? That doesn't happen. Now, of course, you could argue, well, one of the ideas is if you wanted to make money doing this as a road trip, you would rent like a U-Haul or something, and you could start, doing all these things. And that's true. If you want to, move things around and stuff, then yeah, you could probably do that. But the average person isn't going to drive over 2,000 miles to deliver a lamp for $80. That's not feasible. Now let's go up to Los Angeles. Okay, here's a 704-mile one. This is a couch ship. It's huge, as you can clearly see. There's a lot of trucks that won't even do it. And by the way, you have to find a way to cover this. If you drive through rain or something, then it says the ideal driver would have a trailer or somewhere that the couch can be inside the whole drive, not outside in the bed of a truck. The white couch is in the photo is what I am shipping. There's also one small plastic bin that needs to be delivered with it. This is a 704-mile trip. They are offering $162 plus $200 for loading and uploading. That's okay. You know what? That's actually a pretty good deal. I mean, that definitely shows that a good deal can be found. What's this 1,000-mile one? Full home. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is not bad. A full home, we need a big truck, not just a big up truck. I don't know if they want all. You see, and the problem with this one is I don't even know what they want to move, but it's going 2,181 miles. They're paying $399 plus $250 extra for the hassle. So that's pretty much $650, and they're going to Atlanta, Georgia. If you're heading to Atlanta, Georgia anyway, I guess that's fine. But now, yeah. Now here's the thing. If you want to do this for money, what you would have to do is pretty obvious. You'd have to rent a U-Haul or something big, and you'd have to get multiple of these trucks or RVs, or get an RV and move this stuff around. and it's not easy. And I mean, if I had a big truck, maybe I would try it. I've wanted to do road vlogs for a while in Roadie, but this is why it's not really that common because there's just A, there's not a lot. B, most of the things are pretty far, and then they're not paying much. What's this 845? I mean, yeah, okay. Here's another one. You see, extra large, um, weekender interior, VW, $164 to go from Burbank, California to Eugene, Oregon. That doesn't even cover the cost of the gas. I mean, it doesn't. And you see the jobs you start pulling back are getting, oh, here's a 7 mile. What's the 7 mile one? See, this makes a little bit more sense. $8 to bring this radiator, from El Monte to La Puente. That makes sense. There should be a lot more rides like that one on this app, but there just aren't. Oh, here's a 2 mile one. What's that look like? Oh, there's two. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you'll see like a low number and then it's multiple things. So, like this Sunshine Art, $107. It's extra large, fixed in a hatchet or an SUV. 484 miles, $107. I don't even know what to say about that. So, in my opinion, I like Roadie. Oh, just one more. Just one more. I'm curious. Fam Art. $208 large, fits in the backseat of the car. This would actually fit in my car. It's going to Michigan. I believe that's Michigan. Ann Arbor. I think that's Michigan. I hope I'm right. I'm going to look like someone who didn't graduate high school if I'm wrong on that one. Again, $280 for a 2,300 mile. Like, they should be offering. And here's where Roadie maybe needs to start rethinking their business a little bit. You can keep the on the way concept if you want, but there should be little provisions in there for people that for requests that are super long distances. Like, hey, after 50 miles, you have to start paying this much per mile. After it's this many miles, you have to start paying a few compensations for tolls and hotels and everything. And, once you're going like across the whole country, then you're really paying some money. And because otherwise people are just taking advantage of it. And, well, I wonder how many of these people actually make real money doing this. Like, I think there's a way to do it. But you have to have an SUV or a huge truck or something, and like because most of these are not small. Like you have a custom bench, $90 to bring this thing almost 300 miles. I'm sorry. So this is why Roadie is not bigger than it could be. I think it could be very big. I think it could be huge. But because people are not grasping the reality between, the value of the transportation and what they're actually offering, I think, who knows? I don't think they'll ever catch on unless they fix that. But anyway, what do you guys think? Do you agree? Disagree? Do you make a lot of money doing Roadie? I would love to know. And in fact, if you have a vlog channel, I would love to see it. If you are doing this full time and you don't have a vlog channel, make one. I will watch. I will subscribe. You can comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a patron member for $1 a month. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.